started a unit on proportional reasoning. We discussed what a ratio is and a rate and a unit rate. We're focusing on unit rate on tonight's homework. Problem number 4 says Eva is baking a cake. The recipe calls for 1 1/2 cups of sugar and makes 12 servings. So there's a rate right there. 1 1/2 cups per 12 servings. It's a rate because we're comparing two quantities with unlike units, cups in one case and servings in the other. The question is, how much sugar is in a single serving? So if I have 1 1/2 cups per 12 servings, and I want to know how many cups, X cups, in one serving, I need to divide by 12. 12 divided by 12 is 1. So I need to take my 1 1/2 and divide by 12. And all I'm doing there is I'm dividing my rate by 12 twelfths. And dividing by 12 twelfths is the same as dividing by 1. You know that if we divide something by 1, we don't change its value, and that's why these rates would be equivalent. This rate on the right is called the unit rate because it's the number of cups per serving. Per serving means per one serving. How much per one serving? And so there's different ways to do this, but you see that if you take 1 1/2 and divide it by 12, you get the number of cups in one serving. It's the same as just taking the numerator and dividing by the denominator, but I just wanted to show you this to explain why you would do that. So 1 1/2 divided by 12. And you could do this two different ways. You could do this as a decimal. Of course, you know 1 1/2 is 1.5 divided by 12. So if you do that, complete that computation either way, and you'll get the number of cups of sugar in one serving. That will answer the first question. Then think about what we learned about unit rate to determine how much sugar you would need to serve 30 people. Do all that during the pause and then come back and see how you did.
Paused.
If you decide to do this in fraction form, 1 1/2 is, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, so 1 1/2 is 3 halves. It's just one whole, which is 2 halves, and one more half, so 3 halves. Divided by 12 over 1. Dividing is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal, so it's the same as multiplying by 1 over 12. And you'll get, actually before I multiply, I see a common factor of 3 here. 3 divided by 3 is 1, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. 1 times 1 is 1, and 2 times 4 is 8, so 1/8 cups. I shouldn't really show that there. I don't want to crowd my work. 1/8 of a cup per serving. If you did it as a decimal, you may have done 1.5 divided by 12. Line up the decimal in your quotient. There are 0 12s and 1. There's 1 12 and 15. 1 12 is 12. Subtract, you get a difference of 3. Show the 0 in the hundredths place and bring it down. There are 2 12s and 30 because 2 12s is 24. Subtract, you get a difference of 16. Reveal the 0 in the thousandths place and bring it down. And there are exactly 8 12. Wait a minute. No, there aren't. What did I do wrong? Oh, I see what I did wrong. Did you notice it when I did it? 30 minus 24 is not 16. 30 minus 24 is 6. There are exactly 5 12s is 60. 5 multiplied by 12 is 60. No remainder, so we're done. So this is 0.125. 125 thousandths is 1/8. So expressed as a fraction, it's 1/8 cup per serving, or 0.125 125 thousandths cups per serving. That's the unit rate. That's how many cups of sugar are required for one serving. If you want to know how many cups of sugar are required for 30 people, you would just multiply by 30. This is the amount per one serving, so 1/8 times 30 is 30/8. There are 3/8 is 24, so this equals 3 wholes and 6/8 left over, which is 3 3/4 cups. That would be for 30 people. If you kept it as a decimal, 0.125 multiplied by 30. I know I'm starting with 0, so I'm just going to go to the tens place. 5 times 3 is 15, carry the 1. 2 3s is 6 plus 1 is 7. 1 3 is 3. And then I have 3 decimal places in this factor, 0 decimal places in this factor, so I should have 3 in my product. 1, 2, 3. So 3.75, which is the same as 3 3/4 cups for 30 people. So once you know the unit rate, you can scale up to any number of servings, 30 people, 40 people, whatever you need.